All right, Fam Nation. We back again with another Fam Lines for week 16. Ladies, please forgive your husbands, your mans, whatever, because we have some Saturday games. Hey, something to do for Saturday, so we sorry in advance. So Saturday at 1 o'clock, we have the Houston Texans visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are +3. The Buccaneers are actually on a 4-game winning streak, so it should be an exciting game, even though we play down to Tampa Bay because Jameis Winston will be up and down. So you never know what he's going to get from that. But Houston with a win will clinch the division. So that's a key matchup for that. Then the 4:30 games is the Buffalo Bills, the surprising Buffalo Bills. You know what I mean? Circle the wagon, as Chris Berman says, visiting their arch rivals, the New England Patriots. The Patriots are -6.5. Technically, Buffalo is still in the race for the AFC East title. So they have to, with this win and next week win and the New England loss, they can win the division. But New England faces the lonely Miami Dolphins, so I don't see that happening. But it will be an exciting game. This is the 11th year in a row that New England has made the playoffs. So that's very, very great and outstanding. And even before that, they made, I think, 8 years in a row and didn't make it that 1 year that Tom Brady got hurt. So you got to give it up to the New England Patriots, man. And then at 8:15, you have the Rams visiting the San Francisco 49ers. Wish I was there with that weather. The San Francisco 49ers are -6.5. The Rams hold a very slim chance on making the playoffs. So everyone counts for them, and they need a lot of help. San Fran is trying to stay up atop of the NFC division with the other three teams they actually tied with the same record, 11-3. This is the second time since 1978 that we have 4 teams this late in the season that are tied with the same record. For our 1 o'clock games on Sunday, you have the Jacksonville Jaguars visiting the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams sit at 5-9. This week, the Jacksonville Jaguars let go of their GM of 3 years, Tom Coughlin. Next, we have the red-hot Baltimore Ravens that's on a 10-game winning streak, facing their rivals, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are +10 in this game. With a win, the Baltimore Ravens will clinch the first place in the AFC. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers visiting the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are -6.5. The Colts were in the playoff hunt, but they right now are on a 4-game losing streak, so they played themselves out the playoff hunt. Next, we have the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Miami Dolphins. This game is a pick game. Hey, pick if you want to watch it. Next, we have the Saints visiting the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans are +2. The Saints are one of them 4 teams I said earlier that are atop of the NFC at 11-3. Next, we have a matchup of the NFC least, which are the New York Giants versus the Redskins. The Redskins are -2 in this game. Both teams sit at 3-11 and are just playing, the draft position on this one. So I think both teams want to lose actually to get a better draft position. But hey, it's the NFL. You still want to play. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting my New York Jets. The Jets are +3.5. I think we're going to win, but the Pittsburgh Steelers with a win will clinch a playoff berth. And that's our 1 o'clock games. At your 4 o'clock games, you got the Detroit Lions visiting the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are -7. Detroit is trending the wrong way. They're on that 7-game losing streak, but they did decide to stick with their head coach, Matt Patricia, which is a good move to me. You know, he didn't have Matthew Stafford for the majority of the season, so give me another year to prove it. Next, you have you got to get used to this, the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the LA Chargers. The Chargers are -7. Raiders are still technically in the playoff hunt, but they need a lot of help, just like they need help to move to Vegas. Next, you have another matchup of the NFC least, but both teams are 7-7. You have the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are +1.5, and this is for the division. Next, you have the Arizona Cardinals visiting the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are -9.5. The Seahawks are one of the 4 teams that I mentioned earlier that are tied with 11-3 on top of the NFC. All right, so for your 8 o'clock game on Sunday, you have the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the Windy City to face the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are +6. Kansas City is trying to secure the second spot on the AFC. On Monday night, you have the Green Bay Packers visiting their arch rivals, the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are -5.5. With a Green Bay win, the Green Bay will clinch the division. With a Minnesota win, the Minnesota will clinch a playoff berth. Money games, I think you got to take the Bills with the points. The Bills are hot right now, so you take them plus 6.5. Then I'll take Cleveland at home plus the 10. Like you said, they won the first game, and they got a lot of turmoil going on. So I think they'll at least cover the points. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win. Then I'll take the Raiders plus 7 against the Chargers. The Raiders, I think, is a better overall team than the Chargers. And then I'll take Green Bay plus the 5.5. I am not touching. Like I said, you got the option. Like I said, it's a pick game. You got to pick to watch it. That Cincinnati, Miami, you don't know what you're gonna get. Cincinnati can play good with Andy Dalton. You got Fitzpatrick at home. You never know what you're gonna get. Then you got that Saints and Titans game. Both teams are pretty good. Titans coming off a loss, for that division last week against Houston. And then I won't touch the Bears game. Bears at home plus 6 against Kansas City. You know what I mean? They're at home. They've been playing good as well. So I won't touch them games right there. No, I don't think they're gonna cover. Like I said, it's a rivalry game. And also, Cleveland's coming from a lot of turmoil within. So I think they want to finish the season strong, and they technically still in the playoff hunt. But I just think they just trying to save the coach's job at this point. And every player, got called out last week. So I think they're gonna try to, win it for themselves. This is your boy John with Week 16 Pham Lines. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and we out. Peace.